Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back to fish this little old feeder creek that leads to the bigger creek that runs through town. I fished this spot not that long ago. Most of the time as a U-boober, you try to spread it out a little bit, but this spot was actually pretty good. We caught a lot of different species, caught some walleyes, caught a white bass, caught some goldeyes, caught some other random stuff, and yeah, after the last video catching walleyes on the little old swim bait, I figured I'd come back here and see if there was any more walleyes left. We were just using a night crawler last time, and we'll probably use a night crawler a little bit this time too, but yeah, maybe we can keep a couple. Maybe do a catch and cook. We'll see. Stuff and things, but well. I wish I could put like polarized glasses on you guys. Well, I have some in the truck, but I don't really want to walk back, but there's a lot of fish down there. There is some fish that are borderline just like sitting on top of each other. There's big pods of things that I can't exactly tell what they are, but they look pretty big, and I'm pretty excited to be here. It was a slow start to this morning. This is the second week of school for my 7-year-old Katie cat. And this morning she was being kind of a chicken shit. I eventually got her to admit that she was faking sick, and eventually got her to school, and eventually got to go fishing. So yeah, we couldn't go very far, and we were kind of stuck with this. There's some other shitty spots. So out of all the shitty spots around here that I've fished a lot, this one seemed like the best opportunity for today. What is that? There's something long and weird down there. Not even kidding, it kind of looks like a muskie. He ain't very big, but it kind of looks like a muskie. That's probably wishful thinking. But yeah, coming up, I do have 2 kind of trips planned. I'm gonna be going to the Missouri River with old B Jizzle and his buddy Scott. And also we're gonna be going to the Lake of the Ozarks. Ashley's, her Boo's mother bought a cabin out there, so we're gonna go check it out and maybe fish Truman Dam or the Ozark Spillway. And if you know anything about it or current bites going on there, let me know. But without further ado, I've been waiting long enough to go fishing today, so let's climb down this hill and see what we can catch. Stuff, thanks for that. Holy hell, that was wordy. We only got like a little bit left of the song. My beginning song. I try to leave like a little bit to like taper into the fishing section of the video, but apparently I had a lot to talk about. I kind of felt bad for Katie Cat, you know, she's got anxiety about school. It's like you have to feel for her a little bit on that front, but at the same time, it's like, no kid wants to go to school, you know? It's not like they like enjoy being there. Maybe some of them do, but for the most part they don't. I didn't like school. Now look, I turned out like somewhat decent-ish. Depends who you ask. I think I turned out okay though. But yeah, I kind of feel bad for her, but also I just kind of made her go. She was 2 hours late, but better to go than not to go. Do you guys have issues with your kids wanting to go to school? I assume it's a regular thing, but that's what I'm dealing with today. And these treacherous rocks I'm walking down. Hopefully we survive. Holy hell. Holy hell. All right, I have a single split shot rig tied on for night crawlers, so we're gonna start with that, but I seriously think there was a muskie over there, so maybe we'll throw some lures even though we don't have any leaders. Yeah, we'll do this one. We will do this one. Maybe we'll keep some fish because we aren't by the poopy plant. Even though this creek is still fairly disgusting. I mean, it's obviously more disgusting by the poopy plant. Hypothetically, that is. But yeah, it's almost noon. So who knows, the swim bait might not work super well. I mean, it's still pretty natural, so we'll at least try it eventually. But like I said, I've waited enough to go cast a line today, so we got this tied on. It's a proven fish catcher. The other good thing is you just never know what you're gonna catch on it. Catches everything, catches everything. I've said it in videos before, and I'll say it in videos again, but that right there is about the most natural presentation you can use in a creek. Besides maybe like this presentation with a minnow on it. I mean, that would be pretty natural too. But yeah, feeder creek coming in, deepish spot kind of out in front of it. Got a sandbar over there that has some fish on it, and there's tons of fish home. We just got to figure out how to catch them. And once we figure out how to catch them, we have to figure out the best way to catch them. And then once we figure out the best way to catch them, maybe we'll have to figure out a way to catch something a little bit better than what we have been catching. But as of now, we've caught nothing, and I've rambled for 6 minutes, so I'll shut up and let's see what we get and stuff. That's a bite. I thought that was serious. We just caught a stick. I did get bumped first though, but I thought I reeled into the damn Loch Ness Monster there, boys and girls. That, however, is not a tree. That is a fish, and it's pretty decent. We didn't catch anything too big last time we were here. We caught one white bass, like I said. Ended up catching a few walleyes. Some goldeyes that we kept for bait, and actually that's another reason why I'm down here. If I can catch a couple goldeyes for going to the Missouri River with B Jizzle and Scotty, then I might keep a couple. Okay. So we really would like some goldeyes or some walleyes, but while this is the same creek as the last video, that doesn't necessarily mean the same species are gonna be here. And I'm no expert, but I do not think this is a goldeye, and I don't think it's a walleye. If I had to guess, it's a carpfish of some variety. But it's still tugging. Is it weird? No. It's your run-of-the-mill dirtbag common carp. But we'll take him. I mean, I've seen a smaller fish before, so it works. Damn braid burned my finger. Kind of a small spot, so hopefully this fish wrestling around in the mud doesn't scare everything else in the country mile. I was asking a boo the other day, because she grew up in the country on a farm. She's kind of a hillbilly. I'm just kidding, she's not, but she did grow up on a farm. How far is a country mile? Is it farther than a mile? Or is it just a mile in the country? Or is it less than a mile? This dude is pissed. But seriously though, it's a question that I have and I need to know the answer to. How long is a country mile? And why are carp so spastic? Crazy things. Crazy things. Alright, new night crawler. Let's see what else we can get and stuff. Something decent. Ah, there it is. There it is. Not a big one, but it is a walleye. Tried the medium sized swim bait. I got hit a couple times. Got my pants pulled down a couple times, but yeah. Switched to the tiny swimmer. Got a walleye. He's a little small though. Bet he's 14 inches, 14 and a half. Got to be 15 inches to keep in Nebraska. I'm kind of too lazy to walk up to get a bag or a stringer right now, so I know I said I was gonna keep fish, but I'd rather keep like 1 18-incher or something. Get enough for a couple people. And yeah, that was like the third cast on the mini swimmer. Threw it out in front of me a couple times and not much happened, but in this little pocket got a little walleye. I doubt there's gonna be as many walleyes as I caught in the last video, but if we can get a few walleyes, that'd be pretty cool. There it is. There it is. Old Goldie bud. I also still don't want to go up to the truck to get it back. Luckily goldizer. If you guys have been around for a while, I always talk myself out of keeping fish. I just don't do it very much, you know. Mainly just because I'm lazy and don't want to deal with it. Also, we probably are going to have to be here a while to catch enough fish to call this something worth watching. So I don't just want it rotting on the damn bank. Plus goldeyes are pretty easy to catch in the Missouri River too, so maybe we'll have to throw some blade baits or some swim baits around on the Missouri River. Basically what I'm telling you is I know I was saying at the beginning that I was maybe gonna keep something. It's hotter than balls and I don't want to deal with trying to keep it fresh, and I don't have any ice or a cooler or a bag or anything, so I don't think we're gonna keep anything today. Bluegill just bit the tail of my swim bait. If we catch a little bluegill, we'll probably keep him for bait. But I say that and then I catch a bluegill and I probably won't keep it. Actually, yes I will. If I catch a bluegill or something small to use for bait, I'll do that. I will do that. Little bastard stole my tail. Probably another bluegill. Let's see if we can get him. And stuff. Something decent. Something decent. I don't know what we got. The tail of my swim bait got ripped off, so I just put a crawler on the back of this, and we got ourselves a drum fish. Not a terrible one. Not a terrible one. Seen worse. How many species do we have? Walleye, carpfish, goldeye, drumbud. I mean, I'm talking about the Nebraska Creek Special right there. Nebraska Creek Special. At least it's not the poop water this time. Dickhead drumbud. Water's actually kind of clear for Nebraska. We have said in previous recent videos we just haven't really got enough rain. I'm soaked. You got me good. Keep doing the jig head crawler for a little bit. Swim bait again in a second. Then maybe some cut bait. Go from there. And stuff. Big ass gar just ate my night crawler. Big ass gar just ate my night crawler. Big one. Probably my biggest ever. I'll let him take it for a little bit. I think he just swallowed it. I got cut bait on, and I was gonna do a weightless cut bait rig so I could throw at this guy because I've been seeing him a couple times. I saw him last time I was here, but I threw the night crawler at him instead. And I got him. I got him. If I can keep him hooked, which it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to because I see my night crawler now, he spit it out. It'll be one of the bigger gar I've ever caught, if not the biggest gar I've ever caught. When we were at Lake of the Ozarks last time, I ended up accidentally snagging one that was much bigger than this, but this dude's pretty legit and terrifying at the same time. Am I recording? Look at this cool dude. I've only ever caught one of these before in the mouth. If I can keep them hooked, this will be my second. Not like super neat, boys and girls, but I've caught a lot of species, and I've caught a lot of each of those species. I've caught more muskies than I've caught long-nosed gar out of this creek, if that tells you anything. We're just pretty far from the Missouri River, and shit like this just doesn't get into town too much. Oh wait, I caught that one when I gave the kid the catfish bowl. But all right, so this is number 3. I've only ever caught 3 of these, 3.5 if you include the snagged one. And I believe this is bigger than any of the ones that I've caught in the mouth. I'm kind of scared to touch him, to be honest. Last time we were here, I saw this dude and he had like a shad in his mouth, or I assume it was him. But yeah, I couldn't get him to eat anything because he had like a whole ass shad or goldeye in his mouth. But this time he didn't, and first time I threw a bait at him, he ate it. I'm kind of scared though. I'm not scared of too many fish, but long-nosed gar are assholes. I'm gonna switch my battery quick. It's gonna die, and I don't want it to die when I have my hands full. See you soon, okay, bye. Alrighty, I think this is recording again. My camera does pretty good since it's an antique at dealing with heat and cold, but just did bicycle mode. I'm not even sure what that means, but I really hope it's working. I really hope it's working. I already tried to grab this dude once and he might have knocked my battery out of the camera. Maybe that's why it stopped recording. Not really sure, but he's all wrapped up. And I'm not sure if you saw this on the first clip or heard this, but I also lost my tripod, so the GoPro angle is gonna be about the best we can do on this dude. Even though I wish I had the tripod for him. Look at that thing. What a crazy creature. I'm kind of even shaking a little bit. Even though he's not like that cool or that impressive, he's cool and impressive to me. Pretty rare that you actually get the hook in him like that too. We're gonna try to get it back so he doesn't have it in his face. Got it. All right, I'm gonna try to pick him up one more time, boys and girls. What if he flops, he's going back. I'm not sure how old this dude is, but that's a damn dinosaur fish. Kept seeing him pop up, and I kept, that's why I kept the bluegill when I caught one, is because I figured if I threw a piece of cut bait at this dude, I could probably pretty easily get him. But threw the cut bait on the Carolina rig for catfish. First time I threw my night crawler at him. Smoked it. Let him kind of gulp it down a little bit. Luckily he didn't swallow it. Even got my hook back and got him hooked, which is kind of unique. That was a debacle with batteries, sand in my reel, him flopping. Not sure what I all got on video, but third long-nosed gar of my life. Whatever was tapping my cut bait still has it, and it feels giant. I was just picking it up to move it. Oh God. Something slamming the crawler. This is a turtle though, without a doubt, and it seems like a pretty big one. We haven't had a bad turtle year, to be honest, boys and girls. We've been able to stay away from them pretty good, but we got one now, and he's huge. Why wouldn't we have a turtle, boys and girls? Why wouldn't we? He's fighting though, shit. This is the medium heavy stash stick, and it's bent over. Is it a snapper? Never caught a snapper on my channel. My buddy Frankie caught a snapper one time when I was fishing with him, but I personally have never caught one. This dude engulfed it. We need our skizzers. We're just gonna cut it. I wouldn't mind catching a snapper one of these days, but I'm getting about sick of these dweebs. Getting about sick of these dweebs, but still. He's a living thing, and I love all living things. They're just one of the more annoying living things. Ooh, get your nasty ass feet off me. I hate holding these things. Ah, it just feels so weird. Comment down below, what kind of soft shell is this? He's got some spines on him. Somebody was commenting one time that there's like an endangered soft shell bud, and I think it's the ones that have the little spines. Even though there's, get your nasty toes off of me, homie. I don't know, some people were saying that it's a certain type of soft shell that's endangered. We're not throwing cut bait back out. We're gonna keep piddling with the crawler for a while though and see if we can't get something cool. More walleyes, gold eyes, white bass. Anything but turtles and stuff. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we fished for another hour or so and caught some more tiny drumfish, but other than that, we didn't really catch much. We did see a snapping turtle. That was kind of cool. Wish one of these days when I catch a turtle, it'll be a snapper, even though that'll be kind of terrifying, but at least it'll be better than a soft shell. But yeah, Wasn't too great, got a late start and tottered in balls today, but caught probably, I'm gonna say, my biggest long-nosed gar. And yeah, caught it on the medium light stash rod, and it dumped some line, did some jumping, kind of scared me, and then caught a turtle after that, caught some other species and did some things, and I'm pretty sure I could have snagged silver carp at will, but I'm not sure if that's legal, and yeah, that's pretty fun, but it's not that fun. And yeah, I'm gonna go somewhere tomorrow in the Missouri River and then Lake of the Ozarks. If you have any suggestions for Lake of the Ozarks, let me know. Not gonna be fishing a whole lot, so probably I'll just fish Truman Dam, but yeah, might try to do some exploring. And yeah, other than that, I'm getting the hell out of here. It's pretty warm, probably sunburnt, forgot my sun shirt, but I survived, so yeah. Thanks for watching, really appreciate it. See you later and stuff and things. Bye, goodbye.